Esse episódio 4, o que eu achei do episódio 4? Eu achei que acho que até o primeiro foi muito mais movimentado que esse. A única coisa de interessante que teve foi de ação mesmo, foi no momento lá que a gente foi no PewPie, eu não me lembro. É um negócio lá daquele bicho lá que a gente lutou contra ele. Foi a única coisa de ação nesse capítulo, no episódio 4. O episódio 3 estava muito mais frenético, estava muito mais frenético. Vamos ver como é que sai o quinto, né, mano? O quinto eu sei que vai ser treta pura, mano. Personagens tá top, legenda tá top. Tem alguns negócios que aparecem em inglês e não aparece a legenda.
You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Nossa, já vai começar tudo do começo. Eu queria só ter conhecido mais a Fate, né, mano? A Fate poderiam embolar uma história bem mais prática pra ela. Mas tinha que começar o clima, tipo, a trama por volta de alguém morrendo. Aí foi ela. Mas Fate, eu não sei se foram eles que inventaram, mas...
Não.
Tá, até agora, eu não entendi o porquê de eles fazerem isso. Literalmente, eu não sei por que de eles fazerem isso, sinceramente. É como é a mesma coisa, eu vou ficar falando porque eu já sei que eles vão falar. Eu até agora não entendi simplesmente o porquê de mostrar a cara. Tipo, por exemplo, falar assim, eu quero que vocês me desculpem pra vocês me prenderem. Mas beleza?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Mas eu não tô gostando muito da atitude da Branca de Neve, né, mano? A Branca de Neve tá ameaçando geral, mano. Eu não tô gostando disso.
Wouldn't do that to you.
Acho que não tinha como fazer esse final, não. Acho que a gente...
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Escolhas. Não afetaram dessa vez. Nossa, já direto? Já direto? Não vai ter aquela ceninha, não? Já direto, pra ficar frenético o episódio. Eu não sei, eles dizem que os episódios da Lateral Tale tem... Tetal. Eu não gosto de falar Tetal Games, eu não sei a pronúncia certa. Tetal Games, eu não falo Tetal Games. Da Tetal Games, eles dizem que o último episódio é sempre o mais longo. Eu não sei se isso é verdade. Mas tem cara mesmo que é um pouquinho mais longo. Mas tipo, esse episódio 4 aí pra mim passou voando, mano. Passou voando esse episódio 4 aí. Nem acredito que deu uma hora. Mas o jogo é fantástico, isso eu não posso negar. O jogo, acho que tá entre os top melhores jogos que eu joguei. O melhor de todos, mano, eu recomendo. Joga Game of Thrones. Joga todos, mas tipo, eu recomendo jogar Game of Thrones. Minecraft Story Mode é muito legal também. Tales of the Borderlands. O do Batman me surpreendeu muito, eu não tinha expectativa nenhuma, mas o do Batman é muito bom, eu vou com certeza jogar. Não, mas o melhor de todos, melhor mesmo, é que eu também nunca joguei, eu só vi vídeo, mas tipo, literalmente é o melhor, se eu tivesse jogado seria o melhor pra mim, é o The Walking Dead. Cara, jogos assim, mano, joga, é sempre bom. É sempre bom, mano. Eu nunca desconfiei da Tetal Games, porque eles sempre mandam bem nos jogos. Sempre mandam bem. Eu não teve um jogo que eu me arrependi de jogar. Não teve um jogo.
You haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Se me dá um tiro, mano, eu te dou um tiro de culatra, mano.
Relax for a moment, will you?
Eu posso ficar de boa, mano, mas o cara que tá me ameaçando com Doritos, mano.
Vivian makes a very nice,
gostou?
It's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
Cama, bebida, também seria foda, né? Por mim, literalmente, eu queria uma...
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every...
Não, beleza, o cara falou, vamos acabar com a história aqui, game over,
don't
né,
waste
mano?
the silver.
Agora até fraco, né? Quando você tinha essa pistola de brinquedo aí, você não vai fazer nada, né, o seu...
Well, Sheriff,
Qual o nome daquele bagulho
for the
mesmo,
sake of
mano?
transparency,
Qual o nome daquele bagulho
why
mesmo
don't
que
you
ficava
tell
aqui,
us
mano?
why
Esqueci,
you're
acho que é
here?
alça. Não...
It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of
Ah, não
this.
imagina aqui então quem foi.
Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? I hope you don't still think I did it.
It was Mary.
No, Sheriff. I'm afraid you're mistaken. I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't
Nossa, deu uma
divulge the
cara que matou,
transgressor.
mano.
You really shouldn't
Ele tá
worry
por trás de
yourself.
tudo. Eu acho que ele não
As I
teria
said,
coragem. Eu acho que
I've got
se
this under
seria tipo o
control.
cara que sacanear. Eu acho que seria o cara que
I'm gonna
mandaria.
deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but
Nossa, poderia ter
in the
muito bem
interest
te
of
matado,
preserving
né,
our
mano?
alliance,
Eu poderia muito bem
if
ter
you
te
have to
matado,
know,
mas você...
who's Georgie?
Oi?
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Como assim? filho?
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
Acho que ele tá mentindo.
I killed him, so what?
Ele tá mentindo.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
É a empregada dele, mano. Por que ele
Does it
mataria?
matter?
Por que ele mataria?
The fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits.
Acho que
I
tá
think you
mentindo.
far
Acho que ele já
exceeded
tá
yours.
mentindo.
That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it.
Ele quer se parecer
You will be
bonzinho, mas não sei quem
silent
fez essa
when we
porra.
discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
surrender.
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
Eu não tô entendendo, mano. Que vilão é esse, mano?
Roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Ah, a Maria do Espelho. Maria do Espelho não. Maria Sargento.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Eu sabia que não foi ele. Esse cara aqui é chato.
Take this!
Nossa.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Que se foda, outro.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Got him! Now!
Hold him still!
Mano. Tem algumas coisas que realmente eu não entendo nesse jogo. Eu não entendo nesse jogo o porquê eles fazem isso. Beleza, eu vou provar pra vocês. Provar pra vocês, esse jogo tá quebrado. Meu teclado tá quebrado. Porque eu apertei com os dois dedos, mano. Eu fiquei assim, ó. Tá, mas só que eu já sabia disso, eu já sabia dessa parte disso, porque senão não seria tão simples assim de entregar. Eu sei que não foi o Jorge, mano. Eles estão falando que foi o George, mas só que eu sei que no caso não foi ele. Talvez eu fiz muita merda. Eu acho que eu fiz muita merda. Simplesmente acho que eu fiz muita merda.
You're done, Wolf.
Eu acho que eu fiz muita merda. Eu acho que eu fiz muita merda.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Got him! Now!
Ah! Tá porra! Você não vai me ganhar no jogo de força, né, mano? Ai, porra! Não, beleza! O que aconteceu? Eu fiz... Ó. Agora foi, né? Agora foi, né, seu miserável? Eu vou matar você, seu periquito.
This way.
Eu vou levar um belo aliado. Você sempre se lasca, não?
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Essa barra. Aqui andar por cima dos carros. Está no Open Arms. Começou a perseguição desde o início, é isso que eu tô falando, mano. Esse que é o...
hit!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Eles fazem toda essa fuga pra parar no mesmo lugar que eu iria ver depois.
Holy shit.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
I'll arrest you too if I have to.
Go ahead. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean—
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Mas ele matou, mano. Não tem que desculpar.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original.
Ela é a feita
The
original.
girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. to ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me
Elas perdem a cabeça, se torcem.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's
Mas você
fucking
matou
simple,
duas
then
por
you do
uma.
it. Go right ahead.
Você matou duas por uma.
Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll
No,
find
what the hell,
another way.
Tamo?
She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
No.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
No.
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Nossa, mano, me deu um treco agora, mano. Mano.
Damn it!
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Nossa, mano, me deu um negócio agora, mano. Nossa, mano, eu não sei o que aconteceu, mano. Me deu um negócio agora, mano. Não. Ah, tá. Achei que ele ia se matar também, mano. Nossa, mano. Nossa, não acredito que eu chorei, mano. Mano.
Fuck! Get up.
Nossa, mano.
Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river. Alright?
Nossa, mano.
Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. Let's not draw this out.
Vou matá-lo, mas tipo... Eu vou matar porque ele pediu. Porque ele pediu, eu também não quero que ele faça sofrendo, mano. Ele já sofreu demais, já. Ele já sofreu demais. Mano. Sem condição esse jogo, mano. Sem condição, mano. Puta que pariu, sem condição, mano. Sem condição. Morgana. Nossa, me deu um negócio aqui, mano. Na moral, velho. Eu não sei se foi a trilha sonora, mas me deu um negócio quando ela cortou a cabeça, mano. Eu não aguentei, mano. Eu chorei. Nossa, mano, o jogo... Até tão... Mano, eles sempre fazem isso. Eles fizeram chorar no momento que, no caso, eu quase perdi. Eu não vou dar spoiler. Eles fizeram chorar quando eu joguei Tales Borderlands. Ai, porra. Caralho, mano. Pera aí. Tá, gente. Eu já vi aqui. Não aconteceu nada demais. Metalúrgica Shepard. Nossa, mano, na moral, velho, eu tive um troço agora, velho. O que vocês fariam? Vocês matariam ele agora? Eu não sei. Eu acho que eu fiz o certo, mano. Acho que eu fiz o certo, mano. O único que eu não prometi trazer... O único que eu prometi trazer vivo pra Branca de Neve foi o outro, né? Esse daí acho que não vai influenciar muito na história se eu matasse ou não. Mas, tipo, eu acho que seria muita maldade, né, mano? Seria muita maldade. Eu não sou assim. Eu sei que foi uma coisa cruel, mas foi uma coisa que eu fiz por um bem maior. Ai, gente. Metalworks, metalúrgica no caso.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Deixa eu ver aqui se tá com áudio mesmo. Tá com áudio, tá com áudio. Ah, porra, mano.
Baby Wolf.
Ah, é ela.
The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Eles estão espionando a gente, mano. Eles estavam espionando a gente.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Não, gente, eu vou... Uma coisa aqui. Tem uma parada aqui, deixa eu ver. Aqui, ó. Que isso, mano? Ah, é o metal quente. Se pau, a gente vai usar aquilo ali pra deter ela. Tô usando visões aqui. Bala de prata.
Silver.
Bala de prata.
The big bad wolf.
Até algum espelho ali. Ou senão ela tá no vácuo, né, mano? Senão ela tá ali no nada.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize,
Opa,
but I
você
have
tá aqui
some
também,
business to
ô
attend.
combo?
I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Vai demorar sim. Vai demorar
Out of
sim.
my way now.
Não vai demorar nem um pouquinho.
Make this
Que eu vou te
worse.
matar.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Pô, falou da mamãe. Falou da mamãe. Minha mãe era um poodle lindo. Minha mãe era um poodle lindo.
You can do?
Você tá louca? Você tá louca? Minha mãe também não me ensinou que bater em vadia era errado. Nossa, pegou muito mal isso. Pegou muito mal isso. Desculpa. Desculpa, me desculpa. Eu estou falando nesse caso. Eu estou falando nesse caso. Eu estou falando metaforicamente neste caso. Eu não estou falando mais nenhum caso. Não falem isso. É isso aí. Ah, tá ali. Ou senão eu poderia muito bem ter ido pra ali, mas eu sou um burrinho. Vou jogar no outdoor, né, mano? Vou jogar em cima do andaime. Vamos fazer game em cima do andaime. O que ela tá fazendo? Tá revirando lixo? Aqui a gente mantém cautela, né? Opa, mano, um negocinho de vapor, eu amo. Amo. O capeta tá vindo! Tá. Tá, eu queria saber. Ela vem do nada, é isso aí. Ela vem do nada, é isso. É isso mesmo. Não adianta, mano. Eu faço isso, mas aquela vem do mesmo jeito. Tá, então eu não consegui.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Tá, porra. Eu me caguei. Eu tô borrado. Eu tô morrendo de medo agora dessa puta. Eu tô morrendo de medo agora dessa puta. Ela é a Blood Mary. Ainda bem que eu vou ver esse ritual seu. Down. Mesmo assim, ela com seus espinhos fizeram a magia. Eu vou jogar você aqui no lixo condensado. Fazer leite condensado vai ser metalúrgica de toucinho. Vem pra cá. Tá, legal. Nós dois caímos. Legal. E eu me virei. Caralho, ela tem uns cacos de vidro na cara, mano. Que merda é essa? Ah, tem mais que uma, né? Tem mais que uma, beleza. É o Jutsu Clã da Sombra dessa merda. Caralho, ela sabe fazer um jutsu. Ela sabe fazer um jutsu Clã das Sombras. Mano, vem você aqui primeiro, então. Vou fazer um show aqui com você, mano. Só não me corta essa puta. Cara, beleza, você tem os dedos de unha, né, mano? Você usa caixão agora, né, mano? Não, beleza, pra que eu vou apertar o botão se ela vai me acertar de qualquer jeito? Cara, eu fui estrupado! Eu fui estrupado! porra, mano. Caralho! Caralho! Tá porra, eu tô despendo. Ah, esse é o louco. Agora, né, mano? Eu sou um cachorro grande, minha mãe era um poodle. Me respeita. Pela minha mãe, pudinho. Como é que essa porra vai acabar? Ah, no sopro, tá de brincadeira. Tá de brincadeira no sopro. Não, era verdadeira ou era falsa? Mano! Só não me diz que você ficou pelado. Não me diz isso. Só não me diz isso que você ficou pelado. Ou você ficou pelado? Eu mereço. Eu mereço essa porra. Você tá me vendo pelado? É isso mesmo, tiozinho? Você vai... Agora você ficou escondido, né? Seu merdinha.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Bala de
This got
prata.
a whole 6 round. I won't miss next time.
Ou talvez você erre, né? Não sei.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask
Eu acho que a
for is
Branca de
a
Neve
chance
tem
to
alguma
speak
coisa a
for
ver com
myself
ele, hein,
in
mano.
front of the community.
A Branca de Neve falou
And
que é
I'm sure
vivo,
Miss White
mano.
would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
O cara tem uma bala de prata, né, mano? Se o cara quiser me matar,
And I don't think I'm being unreasonable.
talvez,
If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me,
É, isso que eu pensei.
you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Você tá com medo, porra? Você tá esperando alguém,
You're
mano?
often reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you
Me dá a opção de matar ele? Me dá só a opção de matar ele, por
care
favor.
about here, where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. Some asshole murders 2 of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie.
Jorge, eu sei que matou elas.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Ai, calma. Eu não sei o que fazer. Eu não sei, peraí. Ok, mano, nessa eu imagino que seja... Ou você não vai pra lugar nenhum. Se não for pra lugar nenhum, eu tenho uma bela chance de morrer e me dar mal com a Branca de Neve. Mas eu não entendo, mano. Que tipo de vilão é esse, mano? Na moral, que tipo de vilão é esse que se entrega, mano? Que entrega os com... Mano, tá estranho. Podia muito bem levar ele só. Ah, velho, você vai...
looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey!
Sério isso? Sério?
Such a
Sério?
reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Vamos chamar ele.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Agora só falta que Tweedledum e Tweedledee ali
Your punishment.
chegar e zoar a bagaça, né, mano? Você não vai pegar a arma não, mano? A arma ali é perigosinha.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening? Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What
you?
do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
I already took care of Georgie, so drop it.
What do you mean you took care of him?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
don't...
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Ele foi por
Yes,
vontade própria.
thank you.
Ele foi por
Now, is
vontade
there anything you
própria.
would like to say?
Eu não fiz isso.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
realm.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
Só entendi o porquê do nome torto. Eu só entendi o
If we're
porquê
ever
de homem
going to pull
torto.
ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a
Tá, tipo, se
dime.
aparecer, tipo, prender eles ou deixar ele livre, obviamente eu vou prender ele, mas só que vamos ver o que ele tem a
Georgie
dizer.
was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth
bullshit.
for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the
He
matter.
clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Tá legal, ficou mudo agora o jogo.
You weren't being helpful, you were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you. Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why. You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened.
Eu não machuquei
George
ele,
killed
porra.
Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will
Eu deveria ter matado ele, velho. Que frescura foi essa de trazer ele aqui?
Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him
eu
up
quero
forever,
prender ele, eu
so
quero
nobody
matar
can ever
ele.
hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Porra, fudeu.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Ah, pronto, agora eu posso matar ele, porra. Eu posso matar ele, eu posso matar ele, eu posso matar ele.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Escolha... Hã? Tá, legal, não tem mais nada aqui.
Don't forget this the next time your deputy mayor gets an itch to destroy my worldly possessions.
Hey, Sheriff.
Eu, hein, mano. Tá, vamos ver. Tá. Acho que tinha bugado.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Eles vão pra fazenda? Não, beleza, é isso mesmo. Eles pularam toda essa parte do jogo. Foi.
This fucking line.
Mas, mano, por que tem que mandar todo mundo?
Mr. Wolf?
Tá travando, tá travando.
Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Percebendo isso, mano.
We'll talk later, okay?
E tá travando tudo que tem direito nessa merda.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Ai, tá levando todas as cervejas. Não vou deixar eles levarem o Colin não, hein, porra. Gente, vai ser outra trama no próximo episódio. Vai ser uma nova trama no próximo jogo. Vocês vão...
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Eu não dei dinheiro pra ele, não.
Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Não, mano. Não, mano, eu vou falar...
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Mas vou ter que parar pra
Can you
aqui,
give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... If you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
É o besouro, né?
I couldn't take them all with me, and
É o
she
besouro.
said she
É o
liked
besouro.
that one
É o
the
besouro,
best.
né? É o besouro.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but
look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
Mas eu não queria que eles fossem embora, mano.
Come on.
Eu não sei por que isso, mano.
Have you been there before?
Todo mundo já sabia que ele é sapo, mano. Todo mundo já sabia que ele é sapo.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Acho que foi mancada, hein?
Saying goodbye?
Nossa, ela mudou muito, tá ligado?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on?
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do
Mas
on
se
my
ela
own.
tirar, ela não morre, não?
Listen,
se ela tirar, ela não morre, mano.
I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at her doorstep.
Ela tá tentando avisar a gente.
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that.
eu lembro que eu tava falando, eu não tava entendendo até agora porque o homem torto, tipo, ou se não o Jorge, não sei, deixaria bem na minha porta, mano. Porque, tipo, se eles não quisessem ser notados, eles não fariam isso.
We do it in silence.
Agora entendi, foi ela.
We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these
espero que
people.
realmente sei lá, tô com um mau pressentimento da Branca de Neve nesses últimos episódios, mano.
You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Legal, os Tweedles e aquele bicho lá, aquele...
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Vai acabar como tudo começou, né?
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
Trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Como assim?
I'll see you around.